Ladies and gentlemen, imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves rolling in, whispering secrets of infinite possibilities. The horizon stretches as far as your eyes can see. This is the canvas of your future, the untapped potential that lies ahead of you. But here's the catch. Not everyone needs to know what masterpiece you're planning to paint on that canvas. We live in an age where sharing has become second nature. A thought barely forms in our minds before we feel the urge to announce it to the world. Social media, dinner conversations, and even casual encounters are filled with declarations of intent, dreams for the next year, ambitious goals, and grand plans for the future. But is sharing always beneficial? Let me tell you a story. A young man full of ambition once declared to everyone he met, in the next 2 years, I'm going to start my own business, travel the world, and write a book. His words were met with applause, encouragement, and advice. Yet 2 years later, none of those dreams had materialized. Why? The energy he poured into talking about his plans drained the energy he needed to execute them. His enthusiasm was spent in public declarations instead of private action. The most powerful thing you can do in 2025 is work quietly. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Keep your plans close to your heart, not because you're afraid to share them, but because nurturing them in silence allows them to grow without interference. This idea may sound counterintuitive in today's hyper-connected world, but history is full of examples where silence was the precursor to greatness. Think of the inventors, artists, and entrepreneurs who disappeared into their creative sanctuaries, emerging only when their work was ready to change the world. They didn't need to announce every step along the way. They focused on their craft, and when the time was right, they let the results do the talking. So as you think about what you want to achieve in 2025, ask yourself this: do I want to talk about it, or do I want to do it? The answer will shape not just the year ahead, but potentially the rest of your life. When you share your plans and aspirations too freely, it's easy to feel a sense of satisfaction just from talking about them. It's a psychological phenomenon known as the intention-action gap. When we articulate our dreams and receive praise or validation, our brains reward us with a surge of dopamine. That good feeling can create a false sense of accomplishment, as though we've already taken the first step, even when no real progress has been made. The energy that should have gone into the hard work of laying bricks on the road to success is instead spent in the fleeting gratification of sharing your vision. While it might seem harmless to discuss your ambitions, every word can subtly drain your reserves of motivation. That energy is precious. It's the fuel that powers late nights, disciplined routines, and unwavering commitment when obstacles inevitably arise. Think of it this way: every plan starts as a spark of inspiration, fragile and full of potential. To grow that spark into a roaring fire, it requires oxygen, care, and attention. Talking about your plans too much is like letting a gust of wind blow through the room. It might seem harmless at first, but over time it can extinguish the flame entirely. Consider the great innovators and achievers throughout history. Their success wasn't built on grand announcements, but on focused, consistent effort behind the scenes. They didn't need to explain their vision at every turn because they understood that the work itself would be their loudest and most compelling statement. For them, energy was currency, every drop spent wisely on execution. Preserving your energy for action also means resisting the allure of external validation. It's easy to become addicted to the applause and encouragement that come with sharing your dreams, but the path to achieving something meaningful is rarely lined with constant applause. It's filled with quiet moments of struggle, perseverance, and growth. The applause that matters most comes at the end, not at the beginning. If you find yourself tempted to share your plans, ask this: what am I hoping to gain by telling others? Often the answer is validation or a sense of accountability. But true accountability doesn't come from external sources. It comes from within. It's born from a deep commitment to your goals and a clear understanding of why they matter to you. Instead of seeking validation through words, seek it through progress. Let each small victory, each completed task, each lesson learned fuel your journey. By conserving your energy and channeling it into purposeful action, you not only increase your chances of success, but also build a stronger sense of self-reliance and confidence. Preserving your energy for action is about recognizing the value of silence, focus, and dedication. It's about making the decision to invest every ounce of your effort into becoming the person who doesn't just dream, but does. The satisfaction of achievement when it finally arrives will be far greater than any fleeting pleasure from sharing your plans. Let your work be your voice, and let your results be your reward. When you share your goals prematurely, you open the door to external interference and influence that can subtly and profoundly affect the trajectory of your aspirations. This interference often comes in the form of opinions, doubts, and unsolicited advice from others, which, while sometimes well-intentioned, can dilute your clarity and derail your focus. Consider the nature of goals. They are deeply personal. They emerge from your unique perspective, experiences, and vision of the future. When you expose these nascent ideas to the world too soon, they become subject to interpretation by people who may not share your vision or values. Even a small, offhand comment can plant seeds of doubt, making you question your plans or feel less confident about your ability to achieve them. Human nature gravitates towards safety and familiarity. Often people project their fears and limitations onto others. A friend might say, "Are you sure that's realistic?" Or, "I don't think that's possible for someone like you." These remarks, though subtle, can linger in your mind, shaping your internal narrative. The once bright flame of your ambition can begin to flicker under the weight of external skepticism. Even encouragement, while positive on the surface, can sometimes lead to distractions. When you share your goals, you may receive a flood of advice ranging from insightful to irrelevant. The more voices you allow into your process, the harder it becomes to distinguish your own instincts from the noise. You might find yourself chasing ideas that align with others' perspectives rather than staying true to your own path. Moreover, sharing your goals too broadly can make you susceptible to comparison. Once your plans are public, you might feel the pressure to measure up to others who have similar ambitions. This can lead to unhealthy competition or even feelings of inadequacy if their progress seems faster or more substantial than yours. But your journey is unique, and progress is not a one-size-fits-all metric. To protect your dreams from interference, it's essential to create a boundary between your inner world and the outer noise. Guard your goals like a sacred treasure, sharing them only with those who truly understand and support your vision, trusted mentors, close confidants, or collaborators who can contribute positively to your growth. These individuals can offer constructive feedback without imposing their own fears or biases. Another important consideration is timing. Sharing your goals isn't inherently wrong. It's about choosing the right moment. Once you've built a solid foundation, gained momentum, and developed resilience against doubt, you'll be better equipped to handle external opinions without being swayed. By then, your conviction will be so strong that no outside influence can shake your resolve. Protecting your dreams from interference is not about secrecy for its own sake. It's about creating an environment where your goals can thrive. It's about preserving the purity of your vision and staying aligned with your purpose. By maintaining focus and shielding your plans from premature exposure, you empower yourself to move forward with clarity, confidence, and unwavering determination. Let your journey be guided by your inner compass, not the shifting winds of external influence. Building quietly and revealing grandly is a principle rooted in the art of focus and the impact of surprise. In a world that often rewards immediate recognition and instant gratification, there's immense power in staying silent about your efforts and allowing your results to be the first announcement of your success. This approach is not just strategic, it's transformative. It allows you to shift your energy entirely toward execution and ensures that your achievements carry an undeniable authenticity and weight. When you work quietly, you eliminate the pressure of performing for an audience. Publicly declaring your intentions can create an environment where you feel compelled to deliver updates or seek validation at every milestone. This external accountability, while seemingly motivating, can often shift your focus away from the actual work. Instead of pouring energy into refining your craft or advancing your goals, you may find yourself preoccupied with meeting expectations or managing perceptions. Silence frees you from this burden, creating space for unfiltered creativity, experimentation, and growth. There's also a psychological edge to this strategy. By keeping your plans private, you retain an element of mystery. People don't know what to expect, which means they can't preemptively judge, critique, or interfere. This gives you the freedom to pivot, adapt, and refine your approach without the scrutiny that often accompanies public declarations. You're no longer tethered to a fixed narrative of what your journey should look like. Instead, you're free to evolve as you gain clarity and insight. Quiet work also fosters resilience. Without the noise of external opinions, you're better able to tune into your inner voice and trust your instincts. This self-reliance becomes a powerful asset when challenges arise, as you're not reliant on external approval to maintain your momentum. You learn to find motivation in the process itself, in the small wins that no one else sees, and in the satisfaction of moving steadily closer to your vision. The power of revealing grandly lies in the element of surprise. When you've been working quietly, your eventual success carries an undeniable impact. The sudden emergence of your accomplishments grabs attention in a way that constant updates never could. People are drawn to results, not promises, and when those results are presented without warning, they command respect and admiration. The unveiling becomes a moment of celebration, not just for you, but for those who witness the culmination of your hard work and dedication. Think of it like planting a tree. For months, the work happens underground, roots grow deeper, unseen, creating a strong foundation. When the tree finally breaks through the surface, its growth seems rapid and miraculous, but the reality is that the most critical work was done in silence, beneath the soil. Your goals are no different. By building quietly, you're laying the groundwork for a success that's sustainable, meaningful, and resilient. Finally, working in silence cultivates humility and integrity. It shifts your focus from seeking recognition to delivering value. When you're no longer concerned about impressing others, you can channel your energy into creating something truly remarkable. And when the time comes to reveal your work, it's not just the end result that speaks volumes, it's the journey that shaped you along the way. In the end, building quietly and revealing grandly isn't just a strategy for success, it's a philosophy for life. It teaches you to value effort over applause, substance over style, and long-term impact over fleeting attention. It's a reminder that the most powerful statements are made not with words, but with actions. And when those actions are finally revealed, they don't just tell your story, they leave a lasting legacy. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in achieving your goals. It is the silent yet transformative energy that builds as you make consistent, focused efforts toward your aspirations. Unlike sudden bursts of inspiration that often fade as quickly as they appear, momentum is sustainable and self-reinforcing. It allows you to accomplish more with less effort as time goes on, creating a compounding effect that propels you closer to success. Silence plays a crucial role in fostering this momentum, providing the space and stability needed to maintain focus and build steady progress. When you work quietly, you eliminate distractions that can disrupt your rhythm. Sharing your plans prematurely often invites input, opinions, and questions that may not align with your vision. Each of these interactions has the potential to pull you away from your course, creating pauses and detours that stall your progress. By keeping your focus internal, you maintain the continuity of your efforts, allowing momentum to grow uninterrupted. This consistent forward motion not only brings you closer to your goals, but also builds confidence and reinforces your commitment to the process. Momentum thrives on repetition and routine. Every small step you take, every task you complete, contributes to a growing sense of achievement. These micro-victories accumulate over time, creating a snowball effect that makes each subsequent step easier and more impactful. When you share your plans too early, the energy and attention you could have directed toward building these habits often get redirected toward justifying, explaining, or seeking validation for your goals. Silence removes this distraction, enabling you to stay fully immersed in the work that truly matters. Another benefit of silent momentum is that it allows you to experiment and refine your approach without external scrutiny. Progress is rarely linear, and setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey. When you're working quietly, these setbacks remain private, giving you the freedom to learn from them and adapt without the pressure of external judgment. This creates a more resilient and flexible mindset, one that views obstacles as opportunities for growth, rather than failures to be defended or explained. Momentum also creates a sense of internal accountability. When you focus on the process instead of announcing your intentions, you shift the responsibility for progress entirely onto yourself. There are no external deadlines or expectations to meet, only your commitment to the discipline of daily effort. This internal accountability fosters a deeper connection to your goals, as your progress becomes a reflection of your personal dedication rather than a response to outside pressure. Over time, the cumulative power of silent momentum becomes undeniable. What starts as a small, quiet effort gradually builds into something much larger, something that cannot be ignored. The world begins to take notice, not because you've told them to, but because the results speak for themselves. This organic recognition is far more impactful than any announcement you could make, as it's rooted in tangible outcomes rather than promises or potential. Momentum is also contagious. As your progress becomes evident, it inspires others to take action in their own lives. This creates a ripple effect, amplifying the impact of your efforts and demonstrating the power of consistency and focus. By maintaining silence during the early stages of your journey, you not only protect your own momentum, but also set an example of what can be achieved through dedication and persistence. Ultimately, momentum is about creating an unstoppable force within yourself. It's about embracing the discipline of quiet, deliberate effort, and trusting that this effort will lead to meaningful results. When you focus on building momentum rather than seeking immediate recognition, you position yourself for long-term success. The silence becomes a sanctuary where your vision can grow, undisturbed by the noise of the world. And as that vision takes shape, your momentum becomes the driving force that carries you from where you are to where you want to be. The fifth key point centers on the idea of trust in the process and trust in yourself. This trust is a crucial foundation for achieving any significant goal, and it flourishes in an environment of silence and focus. When you share your plans prematurely or seek external validation, it often signals a lack of confidence in your ability to see those plans through on your own. In contrast, when you choose to keep your goals private, you demonstrate faith in your capability to navigate challenges, make decisions, and achieve success without relying on constant feedback or applause. Trust in the process begins with accepting that growth and progress take time. Every meaningful goal requires effort, patience, and perseverance. There will be moments of uncertainty, setbacks, and even failures along the way. When you trust the process, you understand that these challenges are not indicators of defeat, but stepping stones toward your ultimate vision. Silence allows you to embrace this journey fully without the distractions of external opinions or the pressure of meeting others' expectations. Working quietly also enables you to build trust in yourself. Each step forward, no matter how small, strengthens your confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles and adapt to changing circumstances. This self-reliance becomes a powerful asset as it fosters a mindset of resilience and independence. When you don't rely on others to validate your progress, you develop a deeper sense of inner strength and determination. You learn to celebrate your victories, analyze your setbacks, and stay committed to your goals without needing external encouragement. Silence amplifies this trust by removing the noise that often clouds judgment. When you share your plans with others, their reactions can create doubt or lead you to question your decisions. Even well-meaning advice can introduce conflicting perspectives that make it harder to stay true to your vision. By keeping your goals private, you give yourself the space to listen to your intuition and make decisions based on your unique understanding of your journey. This clarity enhances your ability to navigate challenges and seize opportunities, further reinforcing your trust in yourself in the process. Trusting the process also means recognizing that progress is not always visible or linear. There will be times when it feels like you're not making any headway, even though you're putting in the effort. During these moments, silence becomes a source of strength. Without the need to explain your progress to others, you can focus on the small, consistent actions that build momentum over time. You understand that success is not about immediate results, but about the cumulative impact of your efforts. This trust extends to the outcomes of your work. When you choose to reveal your results rather than your plans, you send a powerful message. You believe in the value of your actions and the strength of your vision. You don't need to preemptively seek approval or validation because you trust that your accomplishments will speak for themselves. This quiet confidence not only enhances your credibility, but also inspires others to believe in your abilities and vision. Trusting in the process also teaches you to let go of unnecessary pressure. When your goals remain private, you're free to focus on what truly matters without the weight of external expectations. You can experiment, take risks, and learn from your experiences without fear of judgment. This freedom fosters creativity and innovation, enabling you to approach challenges with an open mind and a willingness to explore new solutions. In the end, trust is what sustains you through the highs and lows of your journey. It's what allows you to stay committed to your goals, even when the path ahead is unclear. By working in silence, you cultivate this trust in its purest form, free from the distractions and influences of the outside world. This trust not only empowers you to achieve your goals, but also transforms the way you approach challenges and opportunities in every aspect of your life. It becomes the foundation for a mindset of growth, resilience, and unwavering determination, enabling you to turn your dreams into reality with quiet confidence and steadfast purpose. As we step into 2025, let me leave you with a powerful thought. Your future is yours to build, not to broadcast. Silence isn't about secrecy, it's about strength. It's about creating a space where your dreams can breathe, grow, and take form without the weight of external opinions or the pressure of constant updates. Think about a seed planted deep in the soil. It doesn't announce to the world that it's preparing to grow. It simply absorbs the nutrients, takes in the water, and reaches for the light. Then one day it breaks through the ground, surprising everyone with its beauty and strength. That's the magic of silent growth. In a world filled with noise, those who work quietly often achieve the most. Let 2025 be your year of silent progress. You don't feel compelled to shout your intentions from the rooftops. Instead, commit to yourself. Trust the process. Embrace the discipline of daily action, and when the time is right, let your results take the stage. Remember, the most profound impact often comes from the quietest beginning. So, guard your plans, cultivate your vision, and pour your energy into becoming the person capable of achieving your dreams. Because when the time comes and you unveil what you've built in silence, the world won't just see your work, they'll witness your transformation. Here's to a year of focus, discipline, and quiet determination. Let 2025 be the year where your actions speak so loudly that no words are necessary. The future is yours to shape silently, powerfully, and purposefully.